It's April 2nd, 2017. So just an update on what's going on. Today we're going to be doing the update on the shed and planting some potatoes, shallots, onions, and garlic today. And I knew I need to get stuff into the ground, but what Brian is panning on right now is our raised beds. And I'm going to just do a quick tutorial on that after I tell you what's going on with our shed. So if you look over my right shoulder here, we have our shed. Originally it was going to be my chicken coop. However, I found out from my municipality that I cannot have chickens. I don't have enough land. So I'm not deterred. My neighbor has 7 acres behind me, as you can see over my shoulder, and I'm going to ask him if I can build a chicken tractor and put it on there, and therefore it won't be a permanent stand, and maybe just use some of his property and see what he says. If he says no, then I have another course of action of asking another neighbor, and if that doesn't work out, then I'll probably wind up giving the chickens to a friend of mine, or excuse me, a family member of mine. So our raised beds. I've been wanting to get this done for a while. Follow over here. So basically, I got some slab wood at a local mill, nailed them together, got 4x4 bed here. So the key thing is when you build a raised bed, you want to build it so you can reach in, so approximately 2 feet in, and it gives you that square foot. So then you'll have your 16 plots to work with, so 1 square foot, and it makes the math of doing it very easy. I learned this technique from a guy named Justin Rhodes. You just lay some cardboard down, and then that can smother any grass, or if you have any mud issues, you just put that down first. Eventually this will decompose and turn into dirt, but initially, you know, if you don't want to dig, just put it down. Now you might have to invest in some dirt, or if you do dig, you can do the sides. Now over here I mulched it up to make it nice and neat and to keep the mud off. Next thing what you want to do, now some people will put logs or thick sticks to do moisture control, is I put on top of the cardboard, as you can see the cardboard, I put some newspaper down, and the newspaper will again also biodegrade, but it retains moisture, and that was good because when you have the early roots will suck up that moisture. So Charlie and I are going to finish putting this in. We're going to fill these up, and then down there at the end you can see I have some manure in, and we're going to continue. So the next shot you'll see will be us starting to layer these different beds with the different levels. So go ahead, Charlie, let's throw them in there and spread them out. Thank you, sir. All right. You are?
Yeah. So as you guys can see, we have just finished all 4 of these.
All right.
And final
so the
touch
next thing you want to do is you want to add some of the manure on top of it. So I put some in here. I ran out of newspaper. Charlie can go grab that newspaper. We're going to fill the rest of these boxes up with some manure. So.
Just back with this next clip. As you can see, we've taken a nice chunk of manure right here. Charlie's got a nice thing here. So we got 2. How many did we get done, Dad?
We've got 3 done. We're working on our last 2. Just spreading some of the manure out on top of the newspaper.
1.
Next, we'll be adding
2, 3.
Some
Seeds.
No, not seeds. We'll be adding some straw or hay on top of this. And then on top of that, we'll be doing something else.
Alright, can I go get the hay bale?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, see you guys in the next clip.
So you want to just add roughly about an inch or so of manure. That's enough nitrogen in the base. Now we're adding some carbon with the straw. Brian was trying to bring a hay bale down and he kind of dumped it. So we're going to add the straw on, cover it up. Okay, spread it around. Again, an inch or so would be good, just as long as you got a nice covering of the bed. All right, so stick with us.
Adding is peat moss. It helps with water and
soil nutrition. Yeah. Okay. All right, Brian, be careful. All right, so let's start putting some right on. We'll put it right on top of the straw here. Hey, okay. All right, stick with us.
So the last step we have to do to getting our garden ready is adding the topsoil. So I'm gonna cut this open. Nice cut. Oh, it's like frozen. And
this is the only thing that we're actually going to invest in. There are techniques where you can dig up the sides, the earth next to your raised bed, and add that, and you get free dirt that way, and then you add all the nutrients. The soil I have here isn't really great. It's in great shape, but I just wanted to start fresh with some good topsoil. So we're going to dump that in. So dump it in, Brian. It should be good enough. Watch that knife. Let's go. All right, good job.
oh, that was a nice idea.
Okay, we'll spread this out, and then in all these beds, and then once we're done, we'll start planting our crops.
Planting some potatoes.
How far are you keeping them apart from each other? About a foot?
I guess.
Yeah, approximately a foot. So I bought some seed potatoes. They already have some eyes on it. They've been chitted. Okay, you can see them starting to grow. We're doing some red skin potatoes. Charlie's going to plant over on this side. All right, just put them in. And then as they grow, we'll mound them up. All right. Hey, hold on, Charlie or Brian, take that one out again.
Why?
Because the eye was down. You need to put the eyes up. Turn it up. The other way. Yep, there you go. All right. Make some onions. Now we're putting these guys approximately 4 to 6 inches apart. We got some little bulb sets. The boys are putting them in. They should fill up this whole 4x4 area with onions, and then the last we'll do garlic and shallots over on this other pot. So we got about, I don't know, 10, 15 more minutes of planting, and we should be good. Right, Brian? Okay, so I've never grown garlic before, or shallots. I have used it in cooking. So I got a bunch of these bulbs. The thing with garlic, I mean, you can go to the store and buy a garlic clove, but it's not genetically designed to, reproduce. It's for you to, buy and eat and do whatever you want to do with it. So what you got to do is, just like a regular garlic clove at the store, you want to break it apart, and then you'll have these little bulbs that come off of it, and that's what we're going to plant today. So I'm going to do the shallots down this side and then the garlic on that side. And again, you want to keep them about 3 to 4 inches apart. So let me get to work on that and get this finished, and then I got to make dinner for these boys. So, all right. Everybody, it's the end of the day. Thanks for sticking with us. I'm just going to give you a quick back brief on what we got done so far. Like I said, the shed is no longer going to be a chicken coop. It's just going to be a shed. I'll just store some stuff in there. We'll see what other adventures I could do with it. Over here, first 3 plots. These are all potatoes, red skin potatoes. I had a few little extra onion bulbs, so I just stuck them in there sparingly amongst the potatoes. We'll see what happens there. So this is all onions in this plot right here. And then on the left-hand side is shallots. And on the right-hand side will be all garlic through here. So hey, if you like what you're seeing, just stick with us. Please like and subscribe. I know it still seems kind of a mess right now, but it's a work in progress. These 2 raised beds here at the bottom, right here, and then the one underneath all those other ones. These are going to be my herb garden. I'll eventually get to that. And then where all that wood is and all this will eventually be a lovely garden one day. Hopefully, see there's a hole, some holes right there and there and there. Those are going to be fruit trees here in the next few months. So, all right. Well, hey, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have a great night.